Hello, it's Iyabo. I know it's after 6 p.m. This is August 10th, day 10 of the Lou Bartone Go Live every day on Facebook. And I am exhausted. I have a friend who's having a medical emergency, and that's what took me so long to post today's video. But it's an important thing because life happens. Life happens. We have to reset our priorities, and that's perfectly okay. So today I want to talk about the, emotional intelligence component of self-perception called self-actualization. So we all know Maslow's hierarchy of needs and how self-actualization is at the very top. It's defined as your ability and tendency to grow and strive, to see your potential, to set meaningful goals and work towards your betterment and fulfillment. So I know when I was younger, I used to think, okay, when I'm a lawyer, I would have arrived. And then I got there and I hadn't arrived. And then it was the next goal and the next goal and the next goal. And it's easy to set goals thinking the goal is the satisfaction. And that's not true. That's not true. The pursuit of the goal is the satisfaction. And because we're humans, we always have to set new and exciting goals that challenge us, goals that cause us to grow. And even if you're facing retirement, your goal could be, oh, I need to have the goal of learning how to relax. Thank you. Hey, Faye, Yvette McQueen, probably the person who's known me the longest on Facebook. And hi, Doc, my precious friend. Hi. So, hi, Brian. So this thing of self-actualization has a lot to do with making sure we are on track with the things that delight us and give us joy. Hi, Faye, that give us joy and what we feel we were built to do. So a lot of times, for instance, I know Faye from college, and she's a dancer and she's an actress. And I've watched Faye over the years, who's watching right now, set goals for herself. I've seen her dance and do wonderful modern dance. I've seen her decide to go to New York. Well, she's from New York. And I've seen her get into acting. I've seen her posts and how she keeps setting the bar higher and higher for herself. That's what self-actualization is about. And so when you do the EQI, if you score low on self-actualization, it doesn't mean, there may be reasons why you're not focusing on self-actualization, but the lowest scores sometimes can be interpreted that you're lazy, you don't set goals. The higher scores sometimes are about, I'm too self-absorbed. It's all about me. It's all about me getting to the top of the pecking order and me climbing the rungs of the ladder. But self-actualization really has to do with that contentment and satisfaction. Setting realistic goals for yourself. Like for me, for instance, I majored in English in college and I loved to write. I loved creative writing. But for over 20 years of my life, I did none of that once I became an attorney. I did absolutely none of that. And after a mini crisis, I decided to take a writing class so I could explore writing again. And so I went back to writing. And today, writing is integral to everything that I do. I keep a newsletter that I send out every week. I've done it for over a year religiously. I have not failed on sending out my newsletter. And that's where I do a lot of my writing. Every day I journal personally, and I'm working on doing some other outputs. I keep a blog. So because writing is core to who I am, to a measurement of my contentment, I must continue to write. So today, hi there, Brandon. So today, my question to you is, what will it take for you to feel self-actualized? What will it take for you to set a goal? It is your tendency to grow. If you're not growing, something's off. You're not being emotionally intelligent. And in growing, there's also this striving, not striving trying to force something to happen that can't happen. But striving meaning I put effort towards it. Being alive requires effort, forward momentum. That's a great way to put it. Striving towards forward momentum, growing, expanding. You know, if you're good at writing, what are you doing to fine-tune your craft? If you're good at singing, what are you doing to fine-tune your craft? If you're a preacher, what are you doing to fine-tune it? Or like Faye, like I mentioned, who went from dance into acting and is doing marvelous things. I've seen Faye on TV. I went to college with Faye. Check her out, y'all. She's a rock star. Check her out. But I really want you to think about what you're doing to fulfill self-actualization. And so the first part of it is knowing what you love. Knowing what you love. Not what other people say you should love. Knowing what you love. What do you love? What do you love to do? What will it take for you to be self-actualized? Thank you for joining me today, even though I'm tired. Can you tell I'm not my normal peppy self? Like I said, I have a friend in the hospital. I appreciate your prayers, okay? Say prayers for my friend. I appreciate it. Join me tomorrow. We're going to move to a second component of the emotional intelligence stuff. I told you there are 5 main components. Each one has 3 components. So join me tomorrow. I look forward to it. Please leave me feedback. You know I love my feedback. Peace. Bye.